At the time this video is made, it is mid-February, and the average temperature for the last couple weeks and the next couple weeks to come is about 5 degrees. So if you're looking for something to do that's indoors, that's a lot of fun, I'm going to share with you 5 museums in Lincoln, Nebraska. Let's go. What's up, everybody? My name is Heidi Brandt, and I'm a real estate agent with Home Real Estate, and I'm making videos on what it's like to live, work, and play in Lincoln, Nebraska. If you want to know what it's like to live, work, or play here, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and come along with me as I share all different kinds of things about Lincoln, Nebraska. Today I want to talk about museums, and I'm going to share with you 5 museums that we have here in Lincoln. The time this video is shot, it is February, it is cold outside, it's also 2021, and we're just coming through a pandemic. So check out the website first. Everything is open to some capacity, but maybe not to the capacity it would be in a normal year. So sometimes you have to have tickets or reservations or whatever, but they all have availability. The first one I want to talk about is the University of Nebraska State Museum, better known to us here as Morrill Hall. And when I think about Morrill Hall, usually I think about fossils and mammoths and elephants and that kind of stuff, but I actually learned that there is so much more going on at Morrill Hall, and it has something for everybody, no matter what your interest is, young or old. Some of the things they actually have a planetarium, they have a hands-on discovery center for kids, they do have elephant and dinosaur fossils, among some other really, really cool educational and exhibit things. And then they also have different programs going on. So whether you want to learn about animal poop or different kind of exhibits that are going on, they have story time, they have Sunday with a Scientist, and each time those have different topics that go along with them. So check out their website, make a reservation, take your kids. It's something really cool to do with them when it's too cold, or if you're watching this in the summer, we have rainy days, to do with them when you can't be outside. The second one I want to talk about is the Lincoln Children's Museum. And I think we have one of the coolest children's museums all over. They have so many really neat exhibits and hands-on things for kids to do. Again, check out the website. They are not open to walk-in public tickets right now, but they do have some really cool programs going on for kids, and even camps where you can take kids for half a day or a day, and some really cool things like mix, melt, dabble, and draw. The chocolate lab, Bugs Life is coming up in the spring. So they have 24,000 square feet of hands-on, imagination-provoking fun for your kids to just go and kind of let loose. Check them out. They're right downtown, super easy to get to, but they have some really cool programs going on, even amidst the things that are not normal this year. So the Lincoln Children's Museum. The next one I want to talk about is the International Quilt Museum. And I have to admit, I thought, how can this be interesting? It's quilts. I'm not sure what I'll think about it, but it is actually super cool. And they have the world's largest public quilt collection. And when you think about it, all these quilts came from all over the world. They tell a story of the culture that it came from, or the history that it came from, the people that made them, and the story behind them. And it's just a really, really neat place for learning about culture and artistic and significance of quilts. And it's a really cool building. It's actually on the UNL's East Campus. And UNL, which I learned, has a graduate program of quilt studies. So I thought that was actually really cool. But check them out. It's a really neat place. They have easy access for everybody to get through in and out of the building, and to be able to see these amazing pieces of art from all over the world. Now, I told you I had something for everybody. So we're going from quilts to the Larson Tractor Test and Power Museum. Now, this museum is also part of the UNL Ag Department. It's been around for over 100 years. If you have kids that like big toys, this is a really cool spot to go take them, that they can, and the evolution of farming, which is why this museum was actually started over 100 years ago. Check out their website. They have a great story of why tractor testing became a thing in agriculture. And you can even sign up for their newsletter called Nuts and Bolts Newsletter and learn all about what they're doing there. The University of Nebraska Ag Department is part of that. But like I said, they have some really cool tractors. Some of them are over 100 years old, and just kind of seeing the evolution of how farming came about here in Nebraska. So the Larson Tractor Test and Power Museum is one of them cool ones as well. The last one I want to talk about, which I didn't even know had a museum, and it's here in Lincoln, Nebraska, is one of the really neat pastimes, is the National Museum of Roller Skating. It was established here in 1980, and they hold the biggest collection of roller skating artifacts and textiles from all over the world. But the cool thing is they talk about the history of it, how it was such a social thing back in the 40s, 50s, 60s. It was such a cultural thing to bring people together, and it was almost like a dance and a culture all in itself. So who knew? Roller skating isn't that big anymore, but they have some really cool things there that's really neat to see. Check them out. They're right in the middle of town, easy to get to. So those are the 5 that I wanted to share with you today. I think it's really cool that we have these places. I actually learned a lot doing this video, and I can't wait to check them out when things are open even a little bit more. So go check out those 5 museums. Like I said, the websites are down below. Look at their times, get tickets if you need to, but take the day and go have some fun. And I'll see you on the next video.